prior to Alexa Grasso breaking through against Valentina Shevchenko, no one had fought her as closely as this Brazilian talent, Taila Santos. A lot of fans felt like at UFC 275 back in Singapore that she should have been the athlete to emerge with the split decision win. Of course, that is neither here nor there. She's an outstanding striker, undeniable knockout power at 125 pounds. Can lean on her grappling if need be. Tonight, though, she is focused on striking, leg kicks, jab. She believes her power will be heard from before fights end. So here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion, making her way to the octagon for her final career UFC start. She has said, win or lose tonight, she will take the gloves off, rest them inside the octagon, and move on to something else. What a story it would be if she could retire as the UFC champion. Both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Taila Santos. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, the Behemoth.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with round one. Her career has withstood the test of time.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
They're certainly getting after it early.
Oh, nice high kick.
Nice job landing the double jab there.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Santos is cut above the eye. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Single. Making all these shots count. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction. Beautiful transition.
Santos gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Oh, the kick landed.
What a nice shot, that's it.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Lands a switch kick. All All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back, loaded up again. Great job getting to a position, right into that single collar tie.
Chest to chest now in the clinch. Ooh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
What a nasty kick. That was total ill intent.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, hammer fist here by Santos. 15 seconds to go. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
All right, that is it for that round, and Santos is bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Santos. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. Right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. When you take away that best skill, she's not as dangerous. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Lands a solid kick right there.
Santos gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Working inside the half guard of Tyler Santos.
Oh, in the mouth.
Santos is back in full mount.
This is a terrible position. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to start the fight.
Oh, what a straight punch by her there, DC. And now her opponent.
It's over!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Her career has withstood the test of time. It has been defined by longevity and big wins when she needed them most. But now it is time to hang up the gloves. She knows it. She has not been dismissive of that toss. Tonight she'd like to go out with a win. She's been up and down a little bit of late, but as she puts a capstone on this career, she would like nothing more than to go out and enter the next phase of her professional life with a win in her final UFC start. All right, so there it is. She's able to get the clinch, and I think her opponent is so worried about getting taken down that she was almost too accepting of this clinch position.
Yeah, and she's good here. She can do a lot of things in here, from dirty boxing to takedowns. She's so well-versed in this position. It's a taxing, grueling type of fight also, but she lives there. That was nice.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. Beautiful kick lands there. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now.
Oh, huge elbow!
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh!
Big right hand lands.
Oh, big elbow.
Straight. How about these two going at it? Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh!
Oh, huge left.
Wow, what a fight!
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those big punches to try to knock her out this time.
All right, so I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent to finish her.
Oh, an elbow! Back to the feet. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round. DC, talk us through the knockdown, if you would.
I mean, she was able to get to her spot. She was able to find the sweet spot, land that strike that put her opponent on her butt. Next time she lands that, the fight will be over.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. Santos gets touched by that kick there. All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say the least. Right out of the chute, it seemed as though she was ready to wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to put the effort out there. Maybe tax the cardio, knowing that the takedowns won't be easy. But even though they're not easy, you still have to attempt them if you want to win a fight. And right now, she is really limiting her chances.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Inside leg kick now. Just missing on the high kick there.
She's getting up, yep. Oh, nice body shot.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Oh, how clean is that jab by Santos? Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Trying to kick the leg out.
Big knee.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as... Oh, no!
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. She got that single another time. Perfect body shot by her there. She's got her opponent on the ropes.
She's got her hurt.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one. Her career has withstood the test of time. It has been defined by longevity and big wins when she needed them most. But now it is time to hang up the gloves. She knows it. She has not been dismissive of that talk. Tonight she'd like to go out with a win. She's been up and down a little bit of late, but as she puts a capstone on this career, she would like nothing more than to go out and enter the next phase of her professional life with a win in her final UFC start. Able to check the high kick. Oh, you know about her kick. She's got him going tonight. Well, she has become a master of the single leg takedown here in MMA, and she got it done there once again.
She has learned that she can get ahead of her opponent with a single leg finish. She has so many different techniques to finish. Her opponents can't keep up with her. She's stepping over the mount here. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Back and forth we go.
Nice block.
Nice, had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Beautiful.
Santos is in half guard. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
Oh, nice elbow.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, near perfect execution on the switch kick by her there.
You have got to be a phenomenal athlete to pull this off, and she is exactly that. Oh, that body kick landed. Another big body kick landed. Great defense. That punch had no chance. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, breathe, good with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth.
All right, big round for her there, DC. She told us Thursday the knee strikes would be there. They certainly were in that previous round.
She understood she was going to face a lot of pressure. And when your opponent pressures you, you still have the ability to throw those big knees. It may even be better.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here.
Oh, nice kick.
Blocks a strike and now throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Santos. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. But right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. When you take away that best skill, she's not as dangerous. Look at that finish there. High guard shot. Knee picked the back ankle by reaching all the way across.
Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. Cannot take too many of those. What a fight.
So she holds on to her heel, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, That's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Nicely done. All right, she's got north-south position now. All right, so different round, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
All right, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. What a strike by Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship. Oh, she goes high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Oh, that's big.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. Oh, she's hurt bad.
That kick blocked by Santos. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both. Well, it looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside physician. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean,
right now.
she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut.
Fans getting a little bit restless in fear that the fight is going to be stopped, but looks as though they're going to let it go.
Let's go.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here. Despite the injury, the fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad.
Inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Back to the feet now.
Holy smokes.
Big knee there to the chest. Man. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Maybe I can donate her some of my Be Positive.
Oh, there you go.
Fans are trying to be positive, but that's the end of the fight.
That's the end of the fight. It is the right call. She could not have continued in this form.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, the behemoth,
All right, so congrats to the still UFC flyweight champion of the world. And for her, it's one thing to become the champion. It's an entirely different thing to successfully defend the belt. Now she really feels like the champ.
Yeah, she said that belt is not going anywhere. She said regardless of who was in the octagon standing across from her, she knew and believes in her skill set that she will remain the champion tonight. She did just that and keeps her title.